Yo, what's up, guys? Coach Jonathan here. Real quickly, if you are not sure who I am one of the owners of On Track Fitness. At On Track Fitness, we have our Fast Track Fitness and Nutrition System, which specializes in helping busy adults just like yourself lose weight without giving up their favorite foods and without spending hours in the gym, because nobody got time for that. But real quickly, I just wanted to make this video to go over how expensive it is to not take action. So if you're watching this, maybe you're thinking like you financially do not have what it takes to jump into a coaching program, whether that's in-person training or online. And that's kind of what's holding you back from making progress, because you know you need help, but you're just not too confident in investing in yourself. Okay. So with that being said, I wanted to start this video off with a kind of a personal story. All right. So this is a story of Meg and I. So 2 years ago, when we graduated college, at this point of recording the video, when we graduated college, we wanted to start our own coaching business. Okay. We had really no experience at the time. We had our degrees. We knew what we needed to do when it came to clients. We knew exactly what had to be done, how to go about that. We went to school for, we have all our certifications, all that stuff. Our education was there. But we were not sure on the business side, how to run things whatsoever. So what we did was, mind you, this is right out of college. Like, we graduated in May, and this was like in June, okay? So we got out and we had no idea how to start in business. We had a few clients here and there, but business-wise, we didn't go to school for business. We went to school for nutrition, so we had no clue. So what we did is we got on a call with a business coach, and we had no idea what we were getting into. We got on there to hear it out. We saw the upside in it, but the thing is the program was $11,000, okay? So we were on the call. We get to the end. This is perfect. We're going to move forward with this. And then they drop, okay, it's $11,000. We're like, oh my gosh, like, how are we going to do that? Because at the time, I'm not even exaggerating, we were not making barely enough to even pay rent, okay? So this was like, oh crap. So, but this is the thing. This is what I'm trying to get to. Is with that, we saw $11,000, but we saw the upside. We saw that at the end of the program, it was a 4-month program. So mind you, that comes out to be $2,700 a month. Okay. So this is big, like, right out of college, but we saw where we could be. We had confidence in the program. We knew that we would put in the work. So we did it. We put on the credit card and we never looked back. And that program has paid massive, massive dividends. So you might think, okay, these are stupid right out of college kids investing $11,000 into their business, but it was one of the best things we ever did. And I just wanted to start this video off with that story, because trust me, if you're someone who's scared to invest in yourself, we've been in your shoes. We've been in your shoes, sorry for the voice crack, and we know how scary it is. But sometimes taking that leap of faith can be the absolute best thing for you. And we know it from personal experience. So I'm not just here feeding you a bunch of bullshit. I'm here talking from actual experience, because I was scared to death to do it, and it was the best thing that we've ever done. So going off of that, I wanted to just start this video off with going into how much coaching generally costs. To go about it. There's in-person and online. And if you are here in the Dallas area, we actually have a hybrid program, which is a mixture of both of those. But that's only if you're in the Dallas area. So I'm just going to talk in general about in-person and online. So with in-person coaching, generally you are paying for the session. Generally with in-person coaching, not necessarily with us, but in-person coaching, once you leave the gym, that's it. Okay. So you get a good workout in, but once you leave the gym, you're on your own. All right. The beauty of online coaching, on the other end, is while you don't get that in-person time, you have a trainer essentially in your pocket 24/7. And everything with our program is personalized. I'm going to leave a link below to a video outlining our entire program in quite a bit of depth. It's about it's a 25-minute video if you're interested. But with online coaching, it's like having a trainer in your pocket, and the price differences between them. So in-person coaching, depending on the area you live in, can range from about $60 a session all the way up to $200 a session. If you live here in the Dallas area, specifically, coaching generally starts around $100 a session and it goes up to $200. So that's for an hour-long workout, and that can get really, really pricey if you're working out with a trainer a few times a week. It can be really expensive. However, on the flip side, online coaching generally runs you between $300 and $700 a month, depending on the coach. And I'm not gonna sit here and BS you. We are not on the higher end of that, so we don't charge $700 a month, but we also don't charge on the low end, because you do get what you pay for, just like with anything. But online coaching is a little bit different than in person, because you are paying for a transformation opposed to paying for the trainer's time during those sessions. So those are kind of the two different Again, in person, $60 to $200 a session. It has a wide range depending on the trainer, their experience level, in the area. And then online, generally, if you're going with a good coach, between $300 and $700. There's even coaches I've seen out there charge upwards of $1,000 per month, which it just depends on the program, and it, again, depends on the experience of the trainers. But going off of that, I want to kind of jump into ways of looking at investing in yourself, because this may be the first time you've ever considered really investing in yourself in a way that is a little bit different. It's not like putting money in the stock market. It's investing in your own health and your own well-being. All right. So you have to look at it a little bit differently. But a few things I want to note on is the time it takes to do it on your own worth not paying for it? So of course, with fitness, you can go on Google, you can go on YouTube like you are right now, you can go on Instagram, you can find all the mumbo jumbo of information out there, and you can figure it out on your own. And trust me, it is possible to do, but I guarantee you it's going to take you 5 to 10 times longer to do that than it will if you hire a coach, because there's so much BS out there, and you are different than your friend, you're different than your brother, you're different than your sister, you have your own needs, and finding out exactly what works for you is not going to be as easy as you think. So is it really worth not paying for it? Is that time that's going to take worth it? And with that being said, I already touched on how we've invested in ourselves before, but on a whole other end, we have invested over $100,000 in our education alone, so we can help you skip all the BS. So we can guide you. We'll be that GPS that gets you from point A to point B in as short a period of time as possible, and we help you adjust on those little detours. When there's a little construction that comes up and you plateau, we'll help you push through it. So just take that in consideration when you're considering investing in yourself. Another thing is consider what areas of your life will improve by investing in yourself. So something that we have seen with multiple clients at this point is they get in really good shape while working with us. With that, they have more energy. They're performing better at work. They're more confident at work. And then with that, new opportunities and promotions come up. So they're even making more as a result of prioritizing their own health and well-being, and just putting themselves kind of first at times. You don't have to put yourself first at every single instance of every single day, but by doing it, it can lead to a kind of a domino effect. And you're improving in multiple aspects of life. And we've had clients get promoted to high up manager positions because they've excelled, they're feeling better, they're more confident, and they went for it because they had the confidence to go for it. So that's something to consider as well. And then also take into consideration what hiring a coach breaks down to. So often we're humans, we look at the big number, okay? But this is the reality. With our program specifically, I'm not speaking for every single one, we have programs that start for less than $15 a day, okay? So $15 a day, that's what you're going to spend, especially nowadays if you're going to Chipotle. If you're getting a bowl at Chipotle, it's going to be around $15. Is your time, do you want to figure it out, or would it be easier? Or do you want to figure it out on your own, or would it be easier to just pay the $15 a day? Or it's in that range, so the $15 to $20 a day to get exactly where you need to be. Just think about that, because we look at the big number, but break it down on a smaller scale, and it's a lot more reasonable than you would think. And again, with coaching in general, and a lot of trainers will tell you this, we would do it for free, but it is what we do for a living, and this is a business. So we want to help you in the most reasonable way possible. So with that being said, the last thing I want to just go into is, can you really afford to not make the jump in your health and fitness journey? So I can't speak on your specific situation because I don't know who you are watching this, and I'll break this down to you in the call. We can go over this, but can you really afford to not do anything? Because if you don't do anything, look ahead a few years. Where will you be mental health wise, physical health wise, family wise, if you're in the exact same position, say 5 years from now, as you are right now? Where exactly will you be if you don't make that change? Because let's be honest, it's time to make a change right now. So you're either going to figure it out on your own, or you're going to hire a coach to kind of help you get to that point without having to figure it all out. Will you have an increased amount of medical bills? Medical bills are really expensive, and I guarantee you they're more than coaching is. Will those go up if you don't make a change right now? Will your lack of confidence that you have because of exactly where you're at in your health and fitness world, right now, will that lack of confidence stem into other aspects of your life and hold you back from big opportunities? And will that lack of energy hold you back from doing things with your kids or doing things with your spouse? Think about that as well, okay? I really, really urge you to take a deep dive into that. And if you need help with thinking kind of how that looks, I'm here to definitely walk you through that. And then one other thing. So our program generally starts off as a 6-month program. And one way I really like to put this, because this is reality. In 6 months, you're either going to be sitting there with 6 months of results or 6 months of excuses. You pick which one it wants to be. So I'm going to close the video out on that. If you have any questions whatsoever, message myself or Meg. Our links are in the bio below. And if you're ready to start your fitness journey, jump right in. I know how scary it can be, but we're here to guide you along the way. And we do have a extremely high success rate. So we work with very, very career-driven, busy individuals who are looking to lose weight without giving up their favorite foods, without spending hours and hours in the gym. And we get incredible results. You can check out our Instagram, you can check out our YouTube, you can check out our website. Our program really does work. So if you are someone who is ready to make that jump, DM Meg or myself on Instagram, the word ready, or apply through the link below. We'll get in contact. We'll get you on a call. We'll go over exactly how our program will look for you. And then worst case scenario, if we find that you're not a good fit or you decide this isn't a good fit, we'll give you some free resources to help you get on your journey, because we do genuinely want to help you. So again, message us ready on Instagram or Facebook. Apply through the link below if you prefer doing that. We'll be in contact soon. Thank you for watching.